Before I start this lesson, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahshai, Ba'ashim, Kakodash, Doman to Apostle Elzegir, Millstone, rule well and teach well, Shalwan to 144,000 men that's pussy good believe in this word and all trust sincerity, and sacrificing their will and lives to do so, and Shalom to the men, women, and children that's tuning in and listening, and scattered abroad on all four corners of there. Shalom yet again. And this video right here be entitled Adultery, Iuic, really. And it's spreading around Israel pretty quick. It's really some fucking madness, but Iuic known for stuff like that. But long story short, I'm gonna get these precepts and I'm gonna close out because really it's some fucking folly. So, first and foremost, in the law, it also speaks about adultery. It's really a nasty crime, man. That ain't nothing out good that comes out of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab Leviticus chapter 20. Because, honestly, that whole situation and the way the leadership handled it, in the sense of putting it out on the recording it and broadcasting it, that wasn't, no. You could have handled that matter differently and separately, You don't have to just hold the counsel and move on and so on and so forth. But now that man has to deal, that the man and the woman that was doing that. I'm gonna let the scriptures talk. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 20 and verse 10. So let me go to verse 10 real quick. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with another neighbor's wife, and the adulterer and adulteress shall surely be put to death. And this is basics. This is something very basic, and honestly, Jake know better. But at the end of the day, they did what they did, and the Lord's going to judge them for that, because that's not a good reflection of you being a brother. Let alone, we have our brother's back. The law. If y'all preaching the law so heavy, how you break something like this, man? That's why you don't need to have your woman around your other brothers, man. Because obviously, the Lord, they're not even that. The Lord don't even like us committing spiritual adultery. How much more so a woman committing actual adultery, man? But anyway, that the woman is supposed to be your keeper at home, and I'm gonna grab that too. But women don't supposed to be around brothers like that. She's supposed to be at home doing what she's supposed to do. So now I'm gonna go from there to Proverbs chapter 6, because the scripture don't speak about women too kindly, and really this blew up over fucking night, really, So I'm gonna get Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 32. But whosoever committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroys his own soul. And at the end of the day, that's what that individual did with another man's wife. And he had, so what, you had a kid with your wife at home, but what another brother's wife, man, is sending a picture, that it really pisses you off, because that's some word. Not even in the world, even in the world, that's fucked up. And it's fucked up because at the end of the day, you expect better out of somebody that you will call your brother in arms, your brother that got your back. But all Israel not of Israel. Romans 11. No, that ain't the one. Not all Israel's of Israel, man. And honestly, the man that found out about it, he has the right to put them both to death, because like it says in Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 10, it says the adulterer and the adulteress shall be surely put to death. So he could, and he surely is able to do that, speaking spiritually. But we clearly can't do that right now, because we're under the rulership of Esau, Edom, and the laws and jurisdictions. So and then also the leadership laughing at it. This man is in the crowd, bro. He's in the crowd looking at this shit. That's that and you poorly handling that situation, that could have had Jake spazzing out. He had up a blick or something, you know, up a gun or something. That type of environment right there, that's a breeding ground for adultery. Having women around other men, at some point something's gonna happen. That's why when women try to have friends and stuff, it don't male friends. Male friends are there for one person, one thing and one thing only. Is to PG fornicate. Let's say that, you know. So really, that whole fiasco, that shit, that wasn't right. It obviously ain't right. And at the end of the day, you're just making an example of yourself for what not to do, because you're going to be destroyed. The nigga that's a nigga. That ain't no brother. That's a nigga, man. That's something Jake shouldn't be doing. Especially you knowing this truth, man. That means you ain't been growing as a brother or growing as a man spiritually. And you been staying in the same place. So now I'm going to go there. It's in Proverbs chapter 1. I think that was 1. Or is it Proverbs 30? Oh yeah, this is Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise the wisdom and instruction. And yeah, that goes to show that what you did, you don't fear the Lord. The fear of the Lord is beginning of knowledge. He hasn't grown in knowledge. He don't know. He just going out here doing whatever. You can't. You bring Christian customs and ideals and doctrines and things that are in Christianity to the truth, and I obviously gonna set you for failure each and every time. So that goes to show that you as a man, you ain't right, and the woman ain't right neither, knowing that she had a man. You know, they're just going on about their life like, oh, it happened, it is what it is. Yeah, and that's gonna get them destroyed utterly. And in that day, the Lord is gonna terrorize you completely. And I pray to Yahweh about Shemel how he does, because that ain't right, dog. That it really fucks you up, because you was just sitting up here and going to the bathroom, bro, taking a picture of your ride to his wife, and you probably sitting next to him and shook his. Nah, man. That's why the elders and apostles say we keep our women at home, and that's how we deal with that. We keep our women at home. Women don't supposed to be out here in the battlefield, in classes and stuff. And by classes, I mean classes with brothers. Now, if women have a class and teach another woman, that's fine. A woman's supposed to teach another woman things, but that's for another topic for another day. But at the end of the day, man, that shit was not right, man. So now I'm about to go to Titus chapter 2, because that shit right there, man, that really infuriates you. You know, even though that was his lot to do that, it's still, it irks your nerve, because even in the world, you'll get hurt over some shit like that. You know, you'll be pissed off and wanting blood, you know? You'll be wanting blood for that. And you spiritually show blood for that. So anyway, this is Titus chapter 2 and verse 1. But speaketh thou the things which become sound doctrine. Verse 2, in the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith and charity and patience. Verse 3, the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. And you as a woman, if you have a family or a kid, you ain't teaching you. And that's also another thing too. Women do adulterous shit, and the Lord allows them to get away so long. They teach it to their kids, and not even that. If adultery was cut out completely, a lot of the situations Jake had to deal with, like for example, you know Jerry Springer and shit. Y'all know, brothers and sisters, if they watched it, Jerry Springer, the Maury Show, all of that. A lot of those women were committing adultery, man, and that led to, oh, I don't know who the father, not you, and then they end up having to pay child support for some shit that you for a kid that ain't even yours. But yeah, that's you know, that's long story short. But anyway, verse 4, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, and love their children. And yeah, women don't even love their husbands, let alone their children. There's been an uptick of women sitting up here, leaving their kids in hot cars, putting their kids in ovens, putting your kids in trash cans outside, all of that. You know, this is what we deal with in this place, man. This shit is confusion. And this verse 5, the point to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, which obviously she wasn't. If your woman a keeper at home, she's supposed to be tending to the house, making sure the house is good, things like that. She shouldn't be out here trying to chase after every other man's ride, lusting after another man when you have a husband at home. Obedient to their husbands. Women ain't obedient to their husbands. They don't even like to sit at home. They don't even like to keep their legs closed. They like to explore and quote unquote find themselves. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. Yeah. That the word of Yahweh be not blasphemed. And you women, man, the Lord is gonna fuck you women up, man. Y'all, and not even just that. The women that did the prophets of the Lord wrong, y'all gonna fucking find out and see. Yo, you truly need this man. And Jacob's trouble gonna bring that out. You know, that's where the Isaiah, it wasn't Isaiah, was it? At the end of the day, man, the Lord's gonna fuck you people up. Let alone those in the truth that's doing wicked shit like this, man. This ain't gonna be going on forever, man. The Lord's gonna put a stop to this. And he will. Thus saith the Lord, man. But yeah, I didn't want to make this too long. It's already a fucking mess as it is, man. I didn't want to harp on it. This is basic things, you know. Those that are in this truth completely, this was not understanding the men, women, and children that honestly heed to these words. You know the scriptures, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video on that because this shit, man, that I'm not going to be on this topic too long. But yeah, Lord willing, this video is edifying. But before I close, I'd like to give our praise to Yahweh by Shem Yahshai by Super Kakadash. And on to the next one. Lord willing, this video is edifying. On to the next one. Shalom.